Wow, what a crazy meta we're in right now. It has been extremely difficult climbing the ladder, but you know what? I like a challenge, and with that being said, any deck that ends up, in my hands usually has a lot of removal. I think that's normal for most decks in this meta. There's going to be a lot of removal. There's a lot of aggro, really good aggro, a lot of good mid-range even that we have to deal with creatures. Just taking them off the board, they're just too much of a threat. What we have here is a Golgari pile. I'm a sucker for Golgari. I've said that before, but having the land base is extremely helpful for me. So here we are with this particular deck, and the idea here is just, of course, your run-of-the-mill mid-range ramp, if you will, but also we've got some interesting variations in doubling season, and then of course painful Quandary, which I should have more of in this deck, and then the Dreadhorde General is an awesome high value threat. 6 mana is a lot, but you're ramping, so it's okay. Don't worry, it's okay, you're ramping. We've got so much value in this deck that you would expect and that you've seen before, with Up the Beanstalk providing that value with the Overlord, and then any other high value or high mana value cost. Virtue of Presence, of course, is really nice to have if you're pulling from your graveyard or just trying to draw cards or removing. But the Liliana, with its zombie creation or token creation machine in parallel with Fountain Port, you create a couple, if doubling season's down on the board, you get Liliana out on the board, which seems like crazy, right? It's like, oh my gosh, how am I going to have that much mana? There's not enough time to do this. Well, I promise you, with the amount of removal and ramp that this deck provides, it's very possible. And then if you have doubling season down on the board along with Liliana, Dreadhorde, Fountain Port, you'll see that you can just have like infinite card value with your drawing. Just super nice, even if you don't have Beanstalk down on the board. So you can either go with Beanstalk, or you can rely on the Dreadhorde Fountain Port combo to get card value. Sheoldred I put into this deck just because, it's Sheoldred. Come on now. The amount of value you get from her is just absolutely insane. The Unstoppable Slasher is also in here just because if he doesn't get removed, or exiled rather, they're just going to die so much faster than they normally would. And it's just a nice distraction while you're ramping, especially. And I tell you what, this is an extremely fun deck. Terra Sunder is probably the behind the scenes or most underrated card in this deck, I would say. Just in the fact that it can exile, not just remove, but exile artifacts and enchantments, and then of course any target that you'd like if you kick it. So this card is an absolute must-have in the deck. Stab may be able to be replaced, but it's also nice whenever you're against discard decks, because you can just throw this in the bin. Because who cares if you lose a stab? It's like losing the cut down, not that big of a deal. So yeah, other than that, this deck is just, I think, a perfect balance of everything that you need against the current meta. It's done really well in High Diamond, and I plan on continuing it into Mythic. I think this deck might actually have the legs to do that for me, and it's just a lot of fun. Right off the bat, early game, it comes with a lot of value. It comes with a lot of options that you can do. You're not just ramping. You're taking care of business with removal, but also getting some Beanstalks on the board. That's definitely going to be a great thing. If you see an Unstoppable Slasher in your hand, that's going to be a good feeling. And then you draw Sheoldred, it usually feels good, right? And then any other draw that you have is going to feel good once you have the mana for it. So this is just a wonderful deck. It had a almost nearly perfect run. I did lose once with this, and you'll see that in the video. And the deck that I lost against, I am interested and possibly will build that particular deck, because it's something that it's an archetype that I like a lot, and I just haven't seen it before, and this lost against it. So this is a new channel. If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe, and let's see how this deck does. All right, we've got lands. We've got some removal. Turn 2. I like the double slasher though. Keeps him busy. Keeps them busy. Such a good card for that reason. There's our Sheoldred, which will unlock next turn. Ooh, what am I gonna remove? Well, I already have one out there, so. Bauble Burglar. Alright. Interesting. Another Overlord. Never really a bad thing. And you've got the mana for it. Yeah, they have to block here. It's just another good reason to have a slasher. It demands the removal, but it also demands the block, which in essence is a pseudo removal. Okay, it's gonna come right back. Meanwhile, Sheoldred's doing Sheoldred things. Feeling pretty good about this. Oh, now they want to target the Sheoldred. As they should. Waste their whole turn, though. That's what I like to hear. And we're casting big creatures, and we're ramping, and they still haven't killed or exiled the slasher. We've got another Overlord on the way. They got some things to think about. That's what I like about this deck. It's just, there's always something. It's never just like, oh, you cleared the board, like props. It's like, nah, this stuff's coming back, or it's on the way. Don't really care about graveyard manipulation. And we're just going to get rid of stab because we don't need it. And they're going to take care of the asunder for us. At this point, yeah. They're going to get hit for a bunch. Down to 3. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to this because they have discard. Make them think I've got something. Hopefully, you know, if I have an empty hand, they're obviously not going to cast certain cards, so I might as well let them think I've got something here. And I've got all the mana I'm going to need this game, so there we go. We did it. Nice. Okay, once again, we've got our land under control. I mean, we've got tapped, but it's kind of a risk. We do have an up the beanstalk. Okay, as long as they're not super aggro, we're in a good spot. Sometimes I'm like, which tap land is the one? Oh boy, Spiteful Hexmage. Might have to do a little bit of control here on the board. Wow, what a turn 2. Seriously. Probably, yeah, Painful Quandary, just because I don't see that coming into play anytime soon. We've got things we need to deal with now, so we'll go ahead and start that. We have Hero's Downfall next turn, which I think is necessary. I'd love to play my beans, but we just have to remove this because, I mean, they're down to 2 cards, so, I mean, they could bamboozle us, but it's more likely that we survive, considering they have so few cards. That's the joy of hand hate decks. I mean, they have to play their cards out as a 1-for-1, you know. Two mana open. Don't really know. Yeah, I mean, I think throwing the slasher out, like I said, it's just gonna force their hand. It's gonna, yeah. I mean, they're going to use that and they want to use that, but it doesn't really remove the slasher. While we're, yeah. If Sheoldred procced the Beanstalk, I would love to play the Beanstalk first, but she's not going to, and we don't know what our next draw is, so we might as well just get her out now. Because now there's 2 mega threats they have to deal with. It's a sucky situation for the opponent, choosing a slasher or a Sheoldred for removal. I'll take more land, I suppose. I'll also take more cards. I don't care how many you remove, I'm going to get some more. Let's see. Yeah. Just in case they put anything down on the board, it's gonna, I'd have no other way of removing it, so might as well keep that. I don't care if they have flash. That's pretty funny. Okay. Man, they're just trying to stop the bleeding. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're just trying to everything they can to stop the bleeding. Yeah, let's just swing. Poor little otter. Poor little otter. Throwing this down will get us a mana and a card. And some health. Alright, this has to be it, right? What did they draw? Alright, well, that'll do it. On to the next. It's always nice when you go first. It just feels so much better. I mean, obviously, right? Don't need more land. I like the Sheoldred. Wow, Demir. Surprise. I'm a sucker. I mean, I could expect removal, but I might as well try to get more value than them. I'll deal with that here in a bit. I mean, we've got 2 options. If we draw Liliana, that'll be nice. Be able to remove them that way. Ooh.
I learned something.
Okay, we've got a planeswalker now on the board. Well, good thing is we can take care of that.
I thought so hard.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you fought so hard. Sheoldred. Immediate target. Okay, stun counter. I don't care. It doesn't really matter. Let the value begin. We are down to 13, however, but only we had a beanstalk on the board. Gotta get rid of this guy. Yeah, we'll wait. I mean, we do have the threat on the board now. Well, kind of. I don't appreciate this. There we go. Alright, we still get stun counter, but they have a full hand, full grip. But we've got quite a mana advantage. Okay. Let's see if this sticks. Nice.
I do hope you make this battle exciting for me. This is more enjoyable than slaying demons.
Yeah, they didn't think about that. It's really nice to get freaking card draw on a creature death, especially in this meta. That's why I think Dreadhorde General is such a good card. That's another thing. I wish there was like a turn counter. Like I wish I knew what turn it was. I wish there was something in the overlay or settings that you could show that. Be like, okay, on turn 5 is when I got Liliana on the board. And they're not even going for this Liliana, trying to go for the kill. There we go. No card value for you. Not a bad little play there. Yeah, I just can't. I can't justify minus 4 for 1/1. So let's just draw some cards. Of course it's land. Because that's what we need, right? But we're close to 9. Okay. Oh, now you want to target Liliana.
You wash your hands first.
Well, we don't really have much option here.
Time to wake up and smell the decay.
Oh boy, this is nice.
No way but my way.
Okay, we have removal, we have card advantage, creature, big creature on the board. Next turn. Oh boy, uh-oh. Well, that does suck. Tap land, okay. I like beans. Beans. Okay, we got a land. Now it's still going to provide card draw value, but at least it's not a body hitting us in the face. Man. She is a lot of fun to use.
Don't speak ill of the undead.
With the doubling season, it's just nasty. Golly, alright. Well, I'll just draw a card about it.
It's a lot like plucking turnips.
She says plucking turnips. It sounds like she says something else. Alright. Land for turn. Drawing a card. Of course, it's another land. Okay, we know they've got one possibly card. Yeah, I should have played this Beanstalk out beginning of turn. I was going to be playing 5 mana cards. My bad. I got excited. Okay. I still get to draw.
You've reached an undead end.
Okay, what do they got here? One damage, draw a card, destroy my overlord. I get to draw off of it. I draw Liliana.
An effective tool.
I don't want his stuff, I want my stuff.
Something suspicious is going on. And for once, it's not my fault.
Yep, let's get rid of everything that they've got on the board.
Ah, one of your friends has to leave.
I mean, at this point, what are they going to do? I mean, they do have flying,
Will be a fate worse than undead.
but we just have so much value. It's ridiculous.
My
Yep,
packs
yep, yep,
give
yep.
me strength.
Okay, yeah, keep drawing cards. It doesn't really bother me. Yep, there we go. That'll do it. On to the next. We have the Dark Cow. They go first. We have removal. I feel pretty good about this. Well, feel a little bit less good about it now. I should probably get rid of Cut Down, but I know I'm more likely to be able to play it the next turn. So far, mono black. Okay, now we're removing another. Don't tell. You do. You do have another. I think that's pretty ruthless. Wow, what a turn too. Okay, alright. I mean, we're definitely seeing how this deck does against hand hate. We still have more cards than them. Technically. But let's make this more interesting and remove their hand.
Right? And you think you can... I'm tired of your secrets.
I don't care. I don't care. If you want to play this game, we're going to play it like this. Let's hope you have something really good. What's your plan now? Are you not entertained? Seriously? Wow, man. Okay. Oh. It's gonna be like that, I see.
Drop it.
Okay, I'm alright with that.
I regret that.
There we go. Okay, glad we got rid of that.
Forget.
Although if they would have thrown it down on the board with Sheoldred, that would have been interesting. Come at me. Okay, more land. Of course.
Drop
Taste of their own medicine. Does it taste purple? Does it taste black? Yeah, let's get this damage in. I feel like they should have blocked that. What's it gonna be? Please don't remove Liliana. That actually would make me very sad. Oh, okay.
I really don't have time for you.
I don't get that. That means you're dead next turn. Unless you throw something down on the board. Okay. I mean, that's pretty good. Pretty good for them. I don't know what they're... If they go for Sheoldred, that's fine. Sheoldred is not my win condition. It just so happens to be doing very well against you now, but that is not my win condition. Overlords, which I don't think they have access to. Dreadhorde can create zombies. We've got lands that can attack. It's, you know, yeah. Went for Sheoldred. Stab is not helpful.
You won't be
Wow,
outsmarting me.
another one. Yeah, ruthless. still have another. Don't hover my Lily. Leave her alone. Oh, okay. Well, I'll just remove that. Do you not remember me attacking with the cottage?
Sacrifices must be made.
Okay, alright. Okay, I am not very... Oh boy, aggro. Uh-oh. I mean, I do have removal. Okay, we've got curve. We've got curve. I do want to see how this does against aggro. Feel like it'll do okay. Wait a minute. That is not a mountain. I will scry. Hopefully I don't cry. I don't need another beanstalk. What is this deck? Okay. That sucks. Nice draw. Could Liliana, but most likely I throw her down a -er. She's gonna get bamboozled. We don't want that. Oh, yeah, well, that's pretty effective. Alright, got a good blocker here. Forces their removal, if they have any. If they don't, then I will be attacking. Makes up for lost turn damage. Okay. I guess that opens up their Mishras. Clever girl. Okay. We get a draw off of this. Maybe we'll get some removal for that stupid foundry.
Enough with the mysteries.
We all have things we love.
It's a good bin. Twinferno. Lightning strike.
You chose the wrong day to cross me.
Okay. See? Took their turn for that. Now I get to do this. There's a go for the throat. That was a very nice draw. Too slow.
Drop it.
As much as I hate dropping a fountain port, I like the fact that they're down to one card. Ooh, that's a top deck. I have to remove it, unfortunately. Oh my goodness. Right on time every time. Sheoldred. That's gotta feel bad.
I'm tired of your secrets.
All right, what do we got? Oh, crap. That is flying. Fortunately, they have nothing else in their hand.
You're gonna regret that.
I don't want land. Yeah, we have to do this.
Done here. I'll be back with friends.
There's no guarantee we can draw any more removal quick enough. Okay, so we got rid of the Mishras, but that wasn't the intent. It's a race at this point. Hopefully they don't get to proc the show off. No? Okay. Oh, this is nice. Draw 2. Ramp. Land, we don't want it. Tear Asunder will be nice, but we can't kick it right now. I don't know what I'm doing. Whoops. Yeah, I'll just race. I mean, we're up to 19, so we're good. They really have to top deck some amazing cards here to put them back in the game. I don't see that happening. Twinferno is not a horrible draw. I think that does it. Oh, it's a land. You hate to see it. They're making me play this out. It's alright. Sometimes you gotta show them. Alright. Well, the win streak continues. Okay, because we're going first, I don't mind this hand. I mean, it has removal. It has about nothing else. Oh boy. And I see red. That's a cool mountain. Interesting, nothing. Okay, we don't need land. Wow. All right. What are they doing over there? Dragons? Okay, more land. But we can play Sheoldred. We can play doubly season though. I guess I'm getting a little greedy here. Okay, they have 2 mana. Okay. What the hell is this? Dragons? Okay. I have to get rid of that. This is not good. think our opening hand was too slow for sure. Oh no. Ow. I mean, we can race, but I think they're going to win. Our season will not be doubled. This is crazy. I've not seen dragons. Yeah, that'll do it. Wow. I guess we were just too slow. Oh, props to them. That was really cool.